It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, sponsored by Scooters Coffee and Rescue Towing. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everyone. It is Friday. We made it. Temperatures near 70 degrees this morning, and some storms, some strong overnight, are dwindling now on the radar. So if it's not the perfectly sunny day in your town as you're waking up, just know that this first line of storms is actually going to decay and move on as we get closer to the mid-morning hours, and we'll be left with a hot, sunny, and very humid afternoon. I have high temperatures that will climb up into the middle 90s today. It's going to be a scorcher. I expect that we will see heat and humidity and primarily dry conditions as we go through much of the day. I'm watching, though, this complex of showers and thunderstorms that's kind of fallen apart as it moves southeast through the Ozarks. That will clear the area. I think we're all dry by midday, and then we're dry for most of the afternoon. We're not done with storm chances, though, as we head into tonight. If you have any plans on this Friday night, just know that there's another round of storms heading our direction. A cold front approaching prompted those storms last night and this morning, and now yet another round of showers and thunderstorms is going to be possible as we head into early Saturday. That's after a hot and humid day this afternoon. In fact, today, 95 for the high temperature forecast. It is going to be a total scorcher. And I think through the most of the afternoon hours, we will see some sunshine. So a pool day for those of you not in school already. It could be strong to severe with some of the storms that do develop overnight tonight into early Saturday morning. The good news that I have for you, though, is that the weekend is not a washout. In fact, it looks like a nice summer weekend in the Ozarks. Temperatures will be slightly cooler. I have highs near 90 degrees. We may have some morning showers and storms around on Saturday morning, and then the skies will clear a bit. We will then see temperatures also near the upper 80s and close to 90 by the time we get to Sunday. Overall, it will be a hot summer-like weekend, but the humidity won't be quite as bad as what we have out there for you today. High temperatures today, I told you mid-90s. That means lows tonight will only fall back into the upper 60s and low 70s. I think we do have a good shot for some widespread showers and thunderstorms overnight tonight, and then a high temperature tomorrow will still be near 90 degrees after some morning rain. So make your Saturday plans for the second half of the day to account for those morning rain showers. We'll then see temperatures fall back into the mid 60s on Sunday morning, and we're in the upper 80s by Sunday afternoon. So overall, things are looking like a pretty nice weekend here in the Ozarks. That is not the case up in Alaska. Around the country, what's making headlines? It's this series of storms affecting Alaska beginning today, lasting all the way through the weekend. It's going to mean strong winds, heavy precipitation, and coastal impacts for the state of Alaska, while we have calm weather here in the center part of the country. The extreme heat that we have out today, it kind of moves south. So dangerous heat will be in place for the south this weekend. I wouldn't call it extreme heat here in the Ozarks, just kind of typical late August temperatures with highs in the upper 80s and lower 90s. All right, it's time for the Friday edition of the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister Trivia question for the day. Here's the question that I left you with yesterday. What is widely believed to be the strongest muscle in the human body? And the options that I gave you were A, the gluteus maximus, otherwise known as the buttocks, B, the quadriceps, C, the masseter, or D, the tongue. All of these strong muscles, but what is widely accepted as the strongest muscles is actually the masseter, also known as the jaw muscle. It is very difficult to determine the strongest muscle in the human body because muscles never work completely alone and other factors can affect the strength. However, the masseter muscle is known as the jaw muscle, and it is considered by some to be the strongest muscle in the human body based on its force production. The masseter is a thick muscle. It is located near the back of the jaw and inside the cheek. It's responsible for closing the jaw and chewing. And when chewing, the masseter can exert up to 170 pounds of force on each individual molar, which is kind of crazy. When all the jaw muscles work together, it can close the teeth with a force of up to 200 pounds on just the molars. That's kind of wild. I guess it makes sense, though. You always hear about how snakes have really strong jaws. It's the jaws that they can clench. Anyway, C, masseter. Congrats if that was your guess. Here's the question that I'll have the answer for on Monday morning. This is a sports question. Sports in space. What sport has been played on the moon? Do you think it is A, golf, B, baseball, C, soccer, or D, volleyball? You can log on to aroundtheozarks.com to answer the brain twister trivia question and be entered to win $20 gift card to Scooter's Coffee. Thanks so much to Scooters and to Rescue Towing for sponsoring Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. Thank you for listening this morning. I hope everyone has an enjoyable and safe weekend. Find the way to stay cool this afternoon in the heat and humidity. I'll be back to chat with you on Monday morning.